Hello, everybody. How you doing? In tonight's stream, I'm mostly going to be waiting in queue, but I think I think I'll just do some yeah, general waiting in queue, but I might open another instance and join my Oh wait, I don't think I can play on two different servers at once. Maybe I'll open Bedrock and just play on my server for a while. Speaking of, nexon.myftp.org. Join if you want to have some fun. Anyone else just when they're extremely bored watch like a bunch of Moist Critical videos? Alright, sorry about that. I wanted to readjust the music. Speaking of, I know it is copyrighted, but credit to everyone who made the music. I don't get monetized anyway, so I'm not horribly worried about it, but yeah, I can take down the stream if I absolutely have to. I just want to give credit to everyone who made the music. They did an amazing job, and that's just why it's in the background. Shit, I have my stream audio on. I'm like most people, and I have like the stream up on a separate like device or whatever to fucking just to be able to view it. All right, I'm 378th in queue, so it's gonna take what 6 hours? All right, so let's. You know what? Let me see. Can I open a different game window? Hey, for the three people watching, how's your day going? Tell me in chat. Oh, from 3 to 1 real fast. That was just kind of disappointing. Alright, I'm gonna change the. Um, it is not detecting the, Oh, cool. You've been watching stuff about 2B2T all day. Well, thanks for stopping by on the stream. I hope I can get in soon enough. If you need me to turn off the music or anything, let me know. Thank you so much for stopping by on the stream, though. Alright, I can't change the stream window. Damn. Well, guess I can always just interact. Yeah, I just joined the queue a few minutes ago, so I really don't. I'm really just kind of sitting here waiting to see all of the new shit that's happening for 1.19. I was waiting for this update for like 2B22 for so long. I'm not really a regular player, but I do play every now and again just to see what chaos is ensuing. Yes, the music is Vocaloid music. I listen to Pinocchio P mostly. It's probably my favorite Vocaloid artist. They use Hatsune Miku as the actual Vocaloid, and then um Pinocchio P like writes and produces the songs. If you're wondering, the song that's playing now is what is it? Queen by Will Queen, which is from Canaria, but this is an English cover from Will Stetson. TubiTT is such a cool server. I think the history is one of my favorite parts of it. I run a small server called Nexon, and it's new. It's a very new server, but I think it's so cool just being able to see like the history of it. Like, it's not my first server I ever ran, but it's definitely one of my favorites that I have. And I think once I kind of get in stride and figure out how all server running works, I think I'm going to continue running servers for a long time. I think it's just very fun, enjoyable experience. Anarchy servers are quite a lot of fun, in my opinion, but they're frustrating because you have to really kind of commit to playing them. It's like, kind of like what Some Ordinary Gamer says, where he's like, there's a 40-hour work week commitment to it. I think just Anarchy is a fun environment to play in, but it can be somewhat deceptive because in 2B22's case, you're waiting upwards of 4.5 hours before you actually get into the server. Yeah, once you escape spawn, I don't think I have yet, but once you escape spawn, it is kind of boring. You roam around alone for a while, and if you're lucky, you can find someone that won't kill you and might help you out. Might just be a good friend after all. I think that's a cool thing in Anarchy. Despite it being all crazy, hellish, there's no rules to it. You can still find great people. I found someone at one point that gave me a starter kit shulker, and I I did eventually lose it because of a malicious player, but just knowing that someone out there was like, "Hey, this you're a new player, have a starter kit," and just went away without any issue. I think that's such a cool thing that even with all the hell, people can still find like hope. So how do you feel now that 2B2T was updated? Fair enough. I don't really have an emotional connection to 2BTT either, but I think it's so cool that it's finally off 1.12, so you can guarantee there's going to be so much like crazy shit happening. Yeah, the changes with servers and the way they can operate and stuff, if that's what you're referring to, is something I'm kind of annoyed with myself running a small server. The EULA is probably my biggest connection with a server ever. It's like the EULA and then the commercial usage guidelines are. I'd rather stay away from it, but if I ever want to make my server public, like it is partially now, I have to stick to the guidelines, and it sucks because I don't agree with all of them. Oh, I didn't hear about that at all, actually. Hold on, what? So they like removed things from people's inventories for some reason? Is it to try to give everyone like a fair start or something? I yeah, I definitely didn't hear about them removing items from people's inventories. That sounds kind of shitty, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I guess I will check the site. This is what, just 2b2t.org? Okay, here we go. Wow, that sucks. End crystals removed, bottles enchanting reduced. Does it mean like removed completely by reduced, or is it like reduced by what what factor? $21 terabytes. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of shit here. Wow. Yeah, that's what I would think too, but knowing how it's 2B2T, I would be more I would be less surprised if it was removed from the game entirely because just people get all these items anyway, and then the new rules are kind of conflicting because if it's supposed to be anarchy, why are there rules to begin with? Like I can understand some basic ones like don't like dox this like server owner or whatever. Like that makes sense to me, but like why are there really rules like this to begin with? You run an anarchy server with very little to no regulation in it. That's kind of my opinion. 2B2T is more my exception, not the rule, where it's I'll play on it, but I don't really like how the server runs or operates because of like all the new rules. And that kind of sucks that the new rules are very conflicting because it's like new anti-cheat, no extra. Like fucking people are still gonna extra regardless. You can't stop them because if they're not doing it on a hack client, you can just get a resource back to X-Ray. And then the modified vanilla terrain generator. Why don't just use the vanilla one and do what I did with my server and just modify what they do? Yeah, I just don't. With most servers I play on, I don't look at their subreddits or anything, but I do know I look at the rules just to kind of see what I can and can't do, and most of the time I don't agree with their rules. If you're gonna run a server, I would say run it in the way I kind of do, where it's you have these strictly enforced rules, and then you have ones that, if broken, like you'll mention them, like no stealing or something, but if it's only like dirt, sticks, something like that, like something small, you don't enforce it in that case. I feel like it's just kind of shitty having super strict rules on a server that's not supposed to even have rules to begin with. Thank you for joining stream. I the update's been interesting so far. It's I've been sitting in queue for probably roughly 30-ish minutes or so by now. Um, it's interesting. It's going much faster than it used to, and I haven't been in the server yet to see, but I'm hoping it's good. I'm just not a fan of the rules that 2B has now started enforcing. Thank you for the people who've been sticking around stream. I know it's not the most entertaining yet. It's gonna take quite a while to get there, but hell, let's do this. Um, the rules, if you go on 2b2t.org, you'll see that they have a thing for rules, and it's like no X-ray, things like that. Um, you know what? Maybe if I can change the window, I'll show it on stream. Hmm. All right, here we go. So the server's updated to version 1.19. After a couple of years of difficult work and many tests, we finally are ready to update 2B2T to the later versions. And that's the very basic part of it, but here's where things start to not go so well. It's they soft item economy reset where they removed end crystals from players' inventory, reduced bottles of enchanting, golden apples are also reduced, and totems of undying are removed entirely. Old chunk trimming, which I kind of disagree with as well, and yeah, the anti-cheat is probably one of the biggest ones that's making it blow up. It's like the anti-cheat has been updated, and it's planned to keep the anti-cheat more strict and update it more frequently, part particularly preventing movement cheats, which I really don't think they should go through with because there are a lot of things very far away on 2B2T that just aren't easy to get to, and those movement cheats just make everything like so much easier. This I do agree with. Phantoms being disabled entirely, I do agree with. I hate Phantoms. Anti-X-ray, I really just don't think it'll work because you can just use a resource pack, but I also just think it's kind of stupid. Why not just allow X-ray? Because it's meant to be an anarchy server, not like whatever the fuck this is. This is a modification. What's server software? Paper MC? Oh, it's okay. So it's a fork of paper. All right. 4 hours. Cool. Other than Minecraft, what games have you all been playing? Welcome to the stream, new viewer. Fair enough. I don't. My name is a bit of misleading at the moment. I haven't made my full animations yet, but I have one. I'm getting ready to release. But I am quite a gamer. I do play a lot, but I'm excited for when I finally get to show that animation. There's just more to it than just a basic like animation. What do you think is your favorite part about 2B2T? Do you think it's kind of cool just having an anarchy environment, or? I use a couple of different pieces of software. I use Adobe Animate, very rarely because I don't really like Adobe Animate. I also do, cell animation, like I'll draw it out on paper and then like scan it and then basically digitize it from there, which is it takes a long time, but it's usually worth it. Or I will use I can't think of what this software is called. It's like I think it's like Llama Animate or something. It's some basic free software that it's pretty decent to animate, but it works for what I need, and anything more complex I can always do in like Photoshop, DaVinci Resolve, whatever I need to add. Yeah, Fire Alpaca, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't think of what it was called. My sister showed me it. I will be right back, everyone. I just have to use the restroom. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. The only thing that sucks about Q of 2B2T is that it's so long. I think I got lucky that I got on later, so it's only like 5 hours instead of like 17. If you want a link or anything to any of the songs, if you like them, let me know and I'll provide. Ooh, great song. Non-Breath Obliged by Pinocchio P. Very good song. So, welcome, new viewer. How y'all doing today? I already know I've asked this question, but anyone that's new to the channel knows that I'm very welcoming. I like to invite whoever can join the stream at any time. You know, I don't stream on a consistent schedule, but I like to be as welcoming as possible for anyone who would like to just tune in and listen to it in the background. So I try not to be too visual heavy. So if you just put the stream on in the background to listen, then you know that's perfectly fine. So how y'all doing? I wonder how Housemaster made the queue system. Hmm. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do any of you guys do anything fun over this weekend? Got to a movie or something? Wow, this queue is taking fucking forever. Wow. Is Mojang like okay with the queue system basing off their new guidelines? Or is it like in a weird gray area like I think it is? Or 30 minutes, let's go. It'll take a while, but I'll get in eventually. Wonder if anyone can see the chat here. Feels like the answer to that is no. This queue takes it very far. Oh. Hello, viewer. Do anything fun this weekend? Let me know in chat. I didn't do anything too interesting. I saw the Super Mario Brothers movie, but I think that's about it. Hello, other viewer. How you doing tonight? I thought for a second when I checked it, I thought it said estimated time was 5 minutes, but I'm like, 290 people are gonna get in the server in 5 minutes? What? But no, that's just me being stupid. Hello! How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I grateful that you're here. I know the stream's not going to be the most entertaining thing of all time, but I can always interact, so please feel free to ask questions in the chat. Feel free to leave questions in chat, and I'll try to answer whatever the best I can. I'm currently waiting in queue for 2B2T, as you can probably see from the message in the bottom left. It's weird. Like, you have your head, but you don't have your body. That's weird. If you were in spectator mode, maybe it would be like you have your fucking lower half. You wouldn't have your lower half, but your head wouldn't be like your head would be see-through. But it's not here. That's weird. I don't think it's. I think it's like a pseudo spectator mode. So, you guys do anything fun over your weekend? For me, it's Monday, but I don't know what it is for you guys. Hello, everyone. Feel free to leave questions in chat. I'll answer them the best I can. I know I've repeated myself a couple times, but for anyone that just joined stream, anyone like Japanese music or the culture of Japan? I think it's quite interesting. Very fascinating culture. What do you mean Tubi is dead? Is it like there's little people online or? Yeah, they did update the rules. Um, the on the website they updated it to be. Oh my god, how delayed is this? On the website, they updated the rules to basically fuck over a bunch of people. And it's but yeah, they updated so end crystals are removed, bottles of enchanting are reduced, and enchanted golden apples are reduced. Well, totems of undying are removed, which I think is absolute bullshit. Just the entire idea of a soft economy, like item economy reset, is stupid to me. I think if you're gonna even attempt to do that, I would just at that point just start a new fucking server. The economy was perfectly fine until you dealt with it, and then it's gonna end up fucking a bunch of people over, in my opinion. And then bad items, which should just say illegal items. I feel like if you have an illegal item, I feel like you have it. You should be able to keep it as long as it can't be used. So, like, if you have bedrock or something, maybe just make it so you can't place the bedrock, but you can have it, like, as a souvenir. Because if you can find a way to get bedrock, that's already something most people can't do, so let it be like a bragging right, basically. Yeah, the chunk trimming is probably one of my least favorite things, where there could be a base that's been in chunks that haven't been touched in like 10 years that just got removed, and I think that's fucking stupid. I think if there was a base, say, in that chunk from 2011, 2012 that hasn't been touched in 10 years, 10, 11 years, and it gets removed, that's really just shouldn't be a thing. Alright, 2 hours. Let's go. I think just if you're gonna update your server, just don't change the world. Like, I updated my server recently from one world to another, and it was fucking. It took a bit of work, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah, X-ray being banned is another thing I really disagree with. It's why even bother? There's no way really to detect it if you're not using it on a like a hack client. Like if you're on Future and you're using it, that's detectable. But if you're on fucking oh if you're using a resource pack, no one's going to notice that. No one's gonna ask questions anyway because it's already something 2B players do. Let me know if you want me to turn down the music or anything. I think Yeah, I think undoing some of that stuff that is bad, like world editing lag machines or something, I think that's fine. But if you're going to like undo players' inventories and things like that, then I feel like that's something that even if they roll back that decision, I feel like it's too late already. The fact that it was even in consideration is just gonna fuck over a bunch of the community. Yeah, for me it's like 11 p.m. So it's yeah. I honestly wish you could join like two different servers on the same account so I could open another instance of the game and do something else like while I have this in the background. Tui Tucci, the 1984 update. That just that's a Reddit moment right there. You know what? I think I can make this 31. Oh, they're striking until it's fixed. Oh no. I honestly wasn't planning to read the update post like when I joined the queue before I started stream. I wasn't planning to read the post, but after someone in chat said that they updated the rules and it was basically like killing 2B, I decided to just look at it and figure out what the fuck was happening. And yeah, it's gonna be weird playing 2B with like the new textures. Goodbye, one black one. Alright, yeah, now I'm just seeing kind of the same general posts. I don't even get this. Wow, I think the stream is extremely delayed, but yeah, I do think that chunk trimming, especially when it comes to just the world itself, would be I disagree with it honestly. I'd rather just let the world grow because you can just get more storage, so I honestly would just say like use the world file. What? I like how Mojang changed the EULA to be like, um, you can't charge for server access when that was always a thing until now. Yeah, I said that when I was looking at the rules previously. Thank God, um, phantoms are disabled. I fucking hate those things. Yeah, more. It's not even the EULA. There's a section on the Minecraft website where it's Minecraft, um, or, the commercial usage guidelines. This is what was reformatted, like what has the new stuff, and this is what's getting so controversial in the Minecraft community. Why does this site always break when I go onto it? Um, like this and some of this other stuff is just super controversial. Do not include anything that makes people think you are sharing should be interpreted as official or approved by, endorsed by, associated, supported by, or contact to us. Like, things like this I kind of understand, but like, there are other ones in here. I'm not going to read through the whole thing on stream, but it's, yeah, it just sucks because I disagree with a lot of the changes on here. Okay, so that's not just a problem with my connection. I thought it was like like the Minecraft website just was like on my internet was just really shitty or something, but I guess not. I guess it's just a normal problem. Oops. And then the thing about like downloading the map, I feel like that I don't like that. It's that like there's something in place to prevent players from downloading the map. I guess Bedrock's okay. If all the items that were like um illegitimate were like removed. Yeah, like bad items. So like zero the chance. I guess yeah, Bedrock would be okay. Well, to be fair, Housemaster makes like a shitload of money for the server, so it being 20 terabytes really is not that much of a problem because getting a SSD that can hold something like that isn't the most expensive investment in the world. Really? Like the bigger the world file, the more it lags? Yes, I never heard about that from anywhere. God, my OCD is like flaring looking at this image because there's so much like shit on here. There's so much on screen all at once. Like my OCD is fucking flaring. That is really cool to look at. Wow, that's I just really don't feel like removing items is kind of fair to the players who, for some of them who played more legitimately, like spent a lot of time getting. I feel like just keeping them would have been better. God damn, this queue takes fucking forever. I wonder how many people were making like a rush back to spawn before 2v like came back. The people like rushing to spawn to kill as many like 1.19 players as possible. I've really only seen that a little bit about the stacking raid farm, but yeah, I do agree it is a bit overpowered. Yeah, but you're gonna have to travel out. I don't remember how the old villagers work all that much, but I think you'll have to travel it decently far to find any new villagers or retrain the ones you already have.
My life begins, time to figure out how I wanna live. My future's a canvas, my limit's the sky, and just like that, 8 seconds
I
go
love
by.
this song.
What is it that I hope to
I
achieve?
found it
Who is it that I
a
aspire to
couple
be?
of
Tragedy only gets closer,
months
and
ago
somehow I think
when
I'll
I
close
was
my
just kind of
eyes.
bored
I
playing some
step
Minecraft.
outside,
I
grab a
ended up
courage to
switching to
rise.
over to
Life
YouTube
is
because
like
it's
a
where I get most
game,
of my music
and the
from.
lead are equally
And
opposed.
I
Fate
found
takes a
this,
snapshot fast and free,
and I
waiting
heard
to
the
explode
Japanese one
my
first.
dreams. Read lines
Then
in
I looked
broken
up if there was
songs,
a cover
just
just out
on
of
the
curiosity, and
horizon.
I
How
found it,
bright
and it
is
was such a just pleasant song. 1.19 does have a lot of dupes, yes. Actually, funny enough, I'm not even playing on 1.19, I'm on 1.20. But yeah, 1.19 does have a lot of dupes, but a lot of them are very easy to avoid, or just some of them can easily be patched with like paper and stuff. I think in that regard, if we're going to talk about dupes, the older 1.12 gets, the more dupes would have appeared there because there's only so much you can do on that version of the game, and then eventually there would be dupe exploits that are like super big that would eventually be found because like it's just inevitable. I am using a mostly vanilla client, which is I use Fabric and then a bunch of like quality of life mods. Here are the mods in question. I think I should probably actually to enjoy the server even more. I'm just using a Fabric client, so there's nothing like too special about it, but yeah, that's what I'm using. I don't have hacks enabled. I have no hacks, but if I were to go on the server with a hack client, it would be worst for 1.20. I've never heard of the client. I've never had issues with worst. Is it like a PvP client or is it like a hack client? I'll I guess I'll set that up at some point. I'm not gonna leave Q now because I'm starting to get closer to finally getting in the server for the first time in a while. Alright, it is a hack client. I wasn't sure since it said like meet Meteor PvP like right as I looked at the site. Are you in queue or are you just enjoying a stream early in the morning? Oh, so Mojang. Okay, that makes sense. Mojang won't sue if it's like. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense then. Fair enough. I have that experience quite a lot. When you wake up but you're too tired to fall back asleep, so you just end up laying awake in bed for like 8 hours. I fucking hate that. You're just there in bed for so long and you're awake. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I hope that gets better for you. My back honestly kind of hurts as well. I'm sitting in an awkward position in my chair because I've been sitting in on it for like 7 hours now, and I'm just trying to get comfortable because I'm gonna be here a couple more hours to get in the server. Don't mention it. I honestly just watch out, Like if someone like even if I was a bigger creator, which I don't know if it'll ever happen, but if I was, if someone's like, my mom died and I saw it in chat, instead of reacting like that guy, um, I don't. He was a small streamer on Twitch, but instead of reacting like him, I feel like I just care because you know what? It being human sucks, but if you can be compassionate and actually care for the people that try to help you and support you, then you're gonna go a lot farther than just not caring at all. Thanks for sticking around on the stream. I think Fallen Kingdom as a series of songs, starting from like Fallen Kingdom, then Take Back the Night. What is it? Take Back the Night. I can't think of it. It's like City something, and then Dragon Hearted, Rising Kingdom. I feel like those songs are just some of the best Minecraft has to offer. What do you think? No, so you know how you can download like songs from YouTube, like if you use like YouTube 5S or YouTube Downloader? I use that because it helps save on resources in the background. So I'll download like some tracks, like a couple, and then have it playing off an application called Dopamine, and that's what's playing in the background. Glad I can bring a smile. I love Fallen Kingdom. When I was really young, I heard it for the first time, and when I was really young, I didn't get it, but like I didn't get why people thought it was so emotional. But then it was a year or two passed after it released, and I watched it again, and and it just hit me like a truck. I understood everything. I'll have to check it out then because that would be quite useful. I like being able to listen to my songs without needing like data or anything. That's why I partially download them because it saves on bandwidth for the stream and everything too. So I'm it's quite easy to tell, but I'm very new to streaming. I just started finally being able to stream quite well, and I'm very grateful to have any viewers coming on the stream. Yes, Apple, I fucking hate Apple. As you can already see, I'm on Windows because fuck iOS. It's Apple's a shitty company. They overcharge for their products with their Apple tax plus like brand protection or whatever. So they overcharge for their products and then they basically make it like a walled garden. You can't sideload, you can't do anything interesting with them. You have a problem with your Mac, you got to go to like the Genius Bar or whatever the fuck it is. It's stupid. It's almost like a AST from the 90s where it's like if their computer broke, you had to bring it to them specifically and not like um anyone else because no one else could fix it because like brand fuckery, I guess. I I would agree, but I have won a couple arguments with an Apple fan because usually the ones I talk to when it comes to this are I do have Discord, yes. Usually the Apple fans I talk to are kind of like trying to get out of Apple and they just need that final push to like, all right, let me get a desktop PC and like an Android or whatever or like a Pixel. Yeah, it's all I can really think of. It's usually I can just kind of convince them for that final push. Do you mean like continue talking on Discord or like I think being able to move in the queue, like if you've been watching the upper left corner, um, is quite cool. Being able to like just go as far as your finger will let you hold. Like I know you can't really see the movement, but I am like just holding W kind of endlessly to see how far I get before I get put in the server. Uh yeah, I'll do that. Someone will ask me a question, I'll pause what I say, and then end up forgetting what I'm fucking saying right before that, and it's sad, but yeah, I understand. Blackout by Azari. Great song. It happens to the best of us. You'll just get asked a question and then forget what you say. Hmm. Do I have anything I can do like on um Anime Woman? Uh, it is a it is a Vocaloid. I don't know which one, but it's a Vocaloid from the artist Azari. Spot Spotify. So then it would be Blackout by this artist right here. This is the song that's playing. Wait, it switched songs. I meant Azari. This song to make sure that you don't get accidentally messed up on it. It's called Blackout by Azari. Like the game, like the character, or like is there someone on like a person? If it's a character, yeah, I do. I'm quite familiar with it. An hour 40? Obtainable. Cool. Yeah, I can't. Oh no, this is 2 minutes 30 seconds by Pinocchio P. I thought this was a different song that's in the playlist in the background. I thought it was it's Secret Hamasu. I also believe by Pinocchio P. I could be wrong though. Hello, new viewer. Alright. Cool. Do you enjoy watching smaller creators? I'd personally say, in my opinion, it's just on the topic of small creators. I think my opinion would be small creators are awesome. I think they have some of my favorite videos of all time. Like I one I like a lot. I watch a lot of tech YouTubers, and one of the ones I like a lot is called MJD, and I like his videos a lot. I think they're very informative. Some of them have some pretty good moments in them. I think they're all just quite entertaining if you like tech. Another one, if you like really old computers, like vintage stuff, I would recommend the 8-Bit Guy. His videos are very entertaining. All right, I'm listening. Oh my God. You died? Fuck you. Go back to spawn. Wait, I didn't mean to die. Fuck you, I said. Go back to spawn. I've never watched MKBHD, but I do watch the 8-Bit Guy quite actively. I love his videos. They're just some of the most entertaining ones I have on my entire YouTube feed. I watch LTT as well. I don't watch them as actively as I used to, but I still like if there's a new video I recommended or whatever, I'll pop it on in the background to listen to. They're very entertaining. I think the videos I like most from the LTT kind of group of channels would probably be Tech Quickie. I like the shorter videos. I do like long form videos, but not really like just building a PC or something. I honestly prefer just when it comes to tech, long form if it's like more of a documentary, or short form, but it's like super informational in that short time. Great job. He did it for the he did it for the better of humanity. Humanity has now been saved once again by someone putting the Linus Windows 10 background. Thank that blessed soul. No worries, bro. My friend did one of those stupid things on Discord where it's like, at whatever person, and if they don't reply in like 30 seconds, they have to set their PFP to like a cock and balls for a week. Someone did that to me, and because my Discord, for some reason, I don't receive pings very often, like, not because people don't ping me, just for some reason, the, like, notification usually doesn't come in. Um, I didn't see it for like a month, and then I finally saw it, and they're like, "Bro, since it took so long, just put it on." Yeah, having limited internet sucks. What is LARP? Hello. I'm not the viewer. I'm just saying hello to the viewer. That's the question of the century. Who are you? I'm unfortunately a human being. Yes, all the human beings will fall under this category of being human. I agree, though. Unfortunately, we're all humans here. The better question is, how you guys enjoying the stream? It's like me. I'll go take like a walk with my dog or something, and as I'm outside, someone will walk by, and I'll just be like, "Hello," and they're like, "Do you know me?" And I'm like, No, I didn't. I don't know you. I just wanted to say hello, be a nice person, you know." All right. Controversial question of the century: dogs or cats? What do you guys think? Project Diva? What's Project Diva? Well, I am 63,000 blocks from spawn just by holding W in the queue server. uh, the only Sega game I've been playing recently is Phantasy Star Online. I'm not very far into the game yet because I ended up getting a progress reset where I was initially playing a couple years ago on a PC that could handle the game, and then they updated to New Genesis, and my computer was unable to handle New Genesis, so it wouldn't let me play. So then almost 3 years go by, and then I finally start playing it again, but I couldn't link my account because I still yet to have a device that wasn't like an Xbox that could play it. The Sonic team makes a lot of games. I know I think they made the original Phantasy Star like episode 1 and 2, and then 2 was just made by like the greater Sega company. Oops, at the Windows key. I don't really like VTubers, but I do like this song, even though it features two VTubers. I just think the performance is done so well that I can get past the fact about it and just like the song.
For you.
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 came out, I think the first one came out in like the late 90s, but then the second one came out in like, what was it, 2002? Okay, Sonic Adventure came out in 1998, and I think I was right on the dot. In 2001. I was so fucking close. 2001. I said 2002 and it was 2001. Damn it. Maybe I'll play through Sonic Adventure 2 for the full first time on stream at some point. I have played it before, but I never played through the whole game. I only played through like the beginning couple missions. So I was right. I played the GameCube version all my childhood, so that's why I guessed 2002. I don't have the disc any longer, but I used to have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube, and it was one of my favorites for the system. There. Honestly, I'll agree. It's a fun game. It's a very, very fun game. I remember me and my cousin used to play the battle mode in the game a lot, and he would win most of the time, and I'd get jealous, so I'd unplug his controller, like secretly the next round, and and he would never he wouldn't realize it, and they'd be like, "Hey, I can't play," and I'm like, "Oh, oops." Uh, if I don't have it on Steam, I'm probably just gonna emulate them to play through them. I think it would just, for me personally, it's a bit more convenient just to emulate the game than actually like buy the two PC ports. Hello, new viewer. How are y'all doing? Ah, I like this artist, Trickle. They'll do Japanese song covers, and my personal favorite from them, which actually might just become my favorite song, period, because it's just that good in my opinion, is Non-Breath Oblige. The Trickle English cover, I think, is hands down one of my favorite songs ever. It is really good and really, really well done. I'll play it in the background of stream, actually. Oh, okay. This one went through if you didn't notice. "59 minutes? I'm almost there." Why does it add the seconds to it? What? So, what's your favorite song? Why do you think it's your favorite song? Because it wants to. You know what? Fair. The song playing in the background might become my favorite. Yeah, I don't blame you. I like a lot of music. I think my favorite Minecraft track would probably be Aria Math. Very, very good track from C418. Well, since you seem to like Sonic so how good is Frontiers? I haven't seen or heard much about it since it released, so is that any good? Hello, viewer. Hmm, that's a quote. Reincarnation Apple English cover by Son of Fox. Just an anecdote that came up when I said that was my friend was challenging to see how many songs in my playlist I could guess in a row without getting it wrong or like stumbling over the name of the song unless it's like an actually difficult song to pronounce. And I think it was like 18 to 1. Like I got one wrong and I got all the other like 18 at the time correct because I just knew the playlist so well that it wasn't really a challenge. Thank you for sticking around the stream so long. One of the 2 people who have on this stream. Thank you so much. Hello, new viewer. I'm waiting in the 2B2T queue to see what the new update looks like. Oh, no, I'm in like standard queue. It's fine. Everyone has their moments. I really don't know how to pronounce your username with the blue profile picture, so I'm just gonna, if it's alright, I'm gonna just say Jay. How you doing, Jay? I've been waiting in priority queue for going on like 2 hours now. Not priority, I meant standard. Wow, I just did priority accidentally. I've been waiting in standard queue for almost 2 hours. Takes a really long time to get to the server. Have anything you want to say, feel free to drop it in chat and I'll respond to it the best I can. Just barely getting out of the hundreds in queue. Jesus. Let's see if I can just... Oh no, that's an extension for a... I have MS Paint on it. Oh, flashbang. Flashbang. That's right. I'm back, you all. $30? Let's go. Soon I'll be right into 2B. You guys having a wonderful evening or morning, wherever you are? Hello, new viewer. I hope you're having a great day, and welcome to the stream. Feel free to leave any questions or whatever in chat, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. So what happened today for you? If you guys have any song suggestions, feel free to leave those in chat too. Hello, new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to leave any questions or music suggestions in the chat. I don't think it is on Tubi. Um, I feel kind of mixed about them. I feel like some of them are good, but I feel like a lot of them are not so good. How do you feel about them? So, what are some games that you play? Like, you play like Skyrim? Any interesting games? Hmm. Oh, spicy. 32 minutes? Let's go. We're almost in. I will say, not having totems might be a hot take, but I think it might be something good because it means new players might have more of a chance to survive against, like, someone in combat, because without a totem, you'll die much faster, and I feel like that could be a benefit. I think the anti-X-ray is kind of stupid, but not having end crystals and stuff, I feel like is kind of a good thing. It gives new players actually a chance to try the server without being absolutely obliterated in like 6 seconds. I think the best course of action for the server is I don't think it removed all of them. I think what it did is just removed like one from your inventory, but like shulkers and stuff are fine. I think the best course of action the server should have done is introduce the during the test server they should have slowly introduced the changes into it because that would have made objectively a better update. Because then people would be prepared for the changes coming to the final like when they finally update the server. What do y'all think? I personally just think for an anarchy server, it doesn't really make sense to have anything kind of like that. It's just my silly little opinion, though, so take it how you will, but I think having an anarchy server with a rule like that is kind of not anarchy. It kind of goes against the basic principle of anarchy where there's no rules. I think if in that case, when it goes against the basic principle of anarchy, is where I kind of draw the line. Like I might still play 2B2T, but it's just kind of frustrating that like it there's rules there that shouldn't really be there for an anarchy-based environment. I think some of the changes were really good. Some of them were like really positive. I feel like the rule, like actual rules, like like better anti-cheat and X-ray, are only beneficial to a certain degree. What do you all think about that? I do think most of the changes for 2B though overall were quite good. Being one of the oldest servers continuously running, I feel like most of the decisions made were quite good. Alright, you all, I think that's where I'm going to end stream for tonight. If you guys want to come back tomorrow and see me stream some modded Minecraft, then please do. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.